Cosmic family. The Cosmic Professor is channeling live from the cosmos, and today I want to talk about Pluto Square Mars. It is the transit that stood out to me for this week. It will be direct, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday, um, but it is going to be a particularly um, eye-catching one, in my opinion, because Pluto, when you're dealing with Pluto, you're dealing with the darkest depths. Okay, it doesn't get any darker than Pluto as far as what we know, and so um, it gives us the space and the ability to transmute a lot and pull that darkness to the light, to the center of the solar system, right? And so um, the signs is always going to be what's critical when it comes to aspects, because depending on the planetary energy and the zodiac energy, that's how you can predict the outcome, right? And so Pluto is retrograde right now, which um you know Pluto is not, it's familiar with retrogrades because Pluto is all about transmutation, transmuting trauma, transmuting um, things that we aren't even aware of that exists within our psyche, our energy field, our mind, our bodies, right? So it's used to um, going into the past. It's not nothing new for Pluto. And it's in Capricorn, which of course it deals with our collective systems that we have into place and how stable they are and how they need to be transmuted. As you all can clearly see, there's a lot going on. It's been that way for some time now. And so I feel like it may be catching some people's attention now at this time, since Pluto's retrograde, more in Capricorn, that there's something going on, that things need to change, of course, with the system. Now, with Mars being in Aries, this alone can make people angry, right? Because Mars is all about war. So when you're not able to get your way, Mars is that influence that um, will drive you to do reckless things because it's instinctual. It doesn't have the higher intellect of the mind or intuition or anything like that, but it's instinctual. It's like pure animal force, right? And that is why Mars rules war, it rules sex, it rules anything that's just like animalistic, right? It comes from that uh, drive within, right? That drive in our psyche that makes us do these things. So um, it's similar to Pluto, but Pluto would have the upper hand if you wanted to look at it in comparison terms, because Pluto is like what um, the space that Pluto transmutes is where these like darker, not darker forces, where these animalistic forces also reside, right? Things that we don't want to bring to the light, but they're innate. So, as you can see, it makes for a very, what would that word be? Sinister duo, if you want to call it that, right? But again, I just feel like uh, this is a time where there's already a lot going on systematically. We just had the Roe versus Wade um, case be settled, and I know that made a lot of people angry because of the outcome of that and the freedom that it takes away from a lot of people. And then again, Mars um, is all about like taking power, right? So basically, without all of the science behind it, I feel like once Mars and Pluto squares direct Wednesday or Thursday, for some reason I never check the exact dates, but I'm trying to get better. It's because I'm trying to get better with calculating by seeing like how fast does a planet move and when exactly they will be direct, just by looking at their current placement instead of like doing the calculation out in the future and have it be calculated for me. So I'm always approximately there, sometimes on the head. Anyway, I'll put it in the description. But basically this week, because anytime again you have aspects going on, you have the applying and the separating, so they still be within a certain reach of each other and you can still feel the effect. So it's good a week, normally a week before and then a week after, right? And that could be all the protesting energy that has been going on, because it has been applying now for how many days? Probably about a couple days. I don't feel like doing all the math right now in my head, but it's been applying for a couple days. Yeah, and yeah, that could be what was the onset of the Roe versus Wade, because of course we know astrology is always influencing the collective. So I don't feel like the timing is coincidental there, and I feel like when they are exactly direct is when they're the strongest, obviously. And so I would not recommend putting yourself in any predicament where you're around people that you can't trust, or you're even going out to protest or doing anything that can put you in the line of fire. I would definitely just step back on that, because that can you can regret it if you don't follow your intuition there. Okay, so I would just recommend playing it safe, and like any arguments, anything like that, trying to walk away from those, trying to make the day peaceful. You know, you don't fight fire with fire, you fight fire with water, and that's how you bring the balance, and that's how you create middle grounds, right? But it's a day where things can easily get escalated, and also you know, where people is just their darkness comes out and they're expressing that. You know, squares are ruled by Mars energy. It's very conflicting, you know. So it's definitely a day where you want to take it easy, okay? For the rest of the week, matter of fact, I would suggest. And other than that, yeah, just take it easy, enjoy, take care of yourself, sit with your emotions, connect with your emotions, see if you're feeling any agitation, anxiety, what's causing you to feel that way, and it can bring some things to the light, because again, Pluto is great for doing that. It brings things from the darkness into the light. So I think that's a beautiful thing, and it doesn't always have to be so catastrophic, but sometimes it's catastrophic so we can see the beauty, right? But that is what I have for you guys this week, and I will see you guys Wednesday to continue on the 12th house series. And we're up to Aquarius. Wow, I'm going to enjoy doing that one, because I'm an Aquarius moon, have a lot of Aquarius placements. But anyways, I'll see you guys then. Peace.